thanks so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the program and, in fact, the one that focuses on increasing the involvement of the Arab-Israeli community.
Thank you. So, first of all, the IVA has actually established the civil service 45 years ago, when it was only there to aim to help religious girls to contribute back to society while they were exempted from military duty. And in the last 45 years, we have been changing Israeli society through voluntarism, mainly through the civil service, but also by other means, such as...
And some also do it in addition to their military service, if I understand correctly, or is it always instead?
Exactly. We have also people coming from students coming from high schools, from universities, and also programs for senior citizens. We're talking about 10,000 volunteers each year.
So why volunteer? Why go to the Israel Volunteering Association?
Because, first of all, when we're speaking about the civil service, that's mainly because you're exempted from military duty. So we are not convincing anyone to come and volunteer. We are there to say if you are exempted from military service, whatever reason it's going to be. It can be from a national reason, it can be from health reason, or it can be from other reasons.
So everyone coming is actually choosing to come.
Exactly.
It's entirely their choice. And so you have people who are there by choice. Of course, that's a great kind of population to have in your services. It's not required, it's them applying volunteering.
Exactly, but we do have the incentives of someone who finishes 2 years in the civil service, 1 or 2 years depending on the length, has benefits from the state of Israel as it has finished the military duty, meaning tax benefits and universities discounts and so forth. And we do believe that the civil service, just like the military service, is the best preparation for the civil society, is the best preparation for the workforce and for the academia.
So?
Because you are 18 years old and you just finished your high school, and when you're talking about discipline and responsibility, it gives you the option, whoever you are, to come and practice daily life, daily routine. So we're talking about Sunday to Thursday, 9 to 5, you know the drill, but we're talking about also responsibility and discipline that really opens people's mind, and we see in the statistics as well. Let's take the Arab population, for example. 95 of our volunteers are women. So when we're talking about...
Out of how many?
Out of, in the Arabic sector, 1,200. But when we see that while the percentage of Arabic women that finish their high school and their ability to assimilate and to participate in the academia and the market is around 45%, those who graduate the civil service are around 78%.
Okay, so whoever will volunteer in the service will most likely continue to contribute in the workforce.
Exactly,
now,
and to himself.
And to himself, of course. You mentioned that initially it was for the religious population. Today it's entirely something different, and it's trying to open itself up to the general population. You mentioned the Arab population. Tell us a little bit more about the program that focuses on the Arab population in Israel, and why. Why did you even open and decide to focus on this sect of society?
First of all, when we speak about our Arab division, I think that it's a revolution with the biggest impact, biggest social and economic impact since the immigration from the former Soviet Union. Because let's take in 2009, there were only 150 volunteers from the Arab society. Today we're talking about 4,500. So it's a tremendous increase in the numbers. We alone have...
and how long has this program been running?
It's been expanding since 2009.
2009, you're saying that you're seeing quite significant results.
Hundreds of percent. And the program itself basically allows us to recruit the volunteers themselves and then to place them in the volunteer services. It can be government offices, there can be hospitals, schools, and other NGOs that deals with the civil society.
How would you say society looks, or maybe looks differently at the people who complete this volunteer work? Are they accepted differently into society?
Compared to others who didn't, or others who did the military service? For
no, others who didn't from the Arab sector.
Well, at least as the way we see it, I think it's being able to focus, because most of the work is or some of the work is within the community, and others work in, let's say, in hospitals and school, which benefits their community as well. So we're not talking about taking them and move people both in the secular, in the Jewish secular or the Arab sector, and to have them go and volunteer in something which is connected or unnecessary to their own communities, families. So
where would you say are the main fields that they'll integrate later on after volunteering, and where are the main fields of volunteering? What do you offer?
So let me give you a story example. So like a story of Basma, who is a volunteer of us for Bir Adaj, which is a very remote Bedouin village. And we have had a course that's called Blood Takers. What does it mean, Blood Takers? It means that we wanted to help the health industry in Israel, basically Kupot Holim and hospitals, in order to train our volunteers to take bloods from patients, so the doctors and nurses can do the real health work. And we trained her and others to do the work. So she wakes up every morning, go walk.
This is her volunteering duty. Later on, will she be able to work, for instance, in a hospital?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that she is a blood taker right now, the fact that she is that she's finished 2 years of doing it.
Thank you so much. Pochi, that's all the time we have. We will take a short break when we get back. We're going to return to the Army, but this time taking a look at lone soldiers.